in this Discord chat as well?
Yes.
Yeah, the live stream chat. And we're now live.
Woo,
All right.
In the party stream?
It's called the live stream chat.
Livestream chat.
It's under Andromedaverse community.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Welcome, everybody. I see Meg in the chat.
Meg and Egg.
Meg and Egg.
I'm gonna pin the video to the chat.
So, in theory, are there people on YouTube who are also chatting there, but we're not seeing it?
No, it's only on Discord.
Okay, got you. So the chat's disabled on YouTube.
Correct.
Okay, cool. No chatting in the YouTube. At least this time.
Yeah, not this time.
Yeah,
Not
but we've
like-
leveled up since last stream. Now we're going from Discord to, what is this? StreamYard. StreamYard.
No,
Yeah.
we're on YouTube.
Well, yes,
YouTube,
we're on YouTube.
StreamYard. We're leveled up either way.
Yes.
They can see our faces now.
Well, yeah, and more than, was there a limit of 30 people per stream or something?
Oh, with Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they let us, only 30 people can look if we're, screen sharing or something like that.
Got you.
But YouTube's unlimited.
Nice. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us depending on your time zone. Here it is Friday night. So,
Oh yeah, Friday night.
yeah, I'm just here with my lemonade, getting ready to draw some smoots and stuff. And also
Is
share
that
some hot
homemade
takes.
lemonade?
Yes. I have been addicted to getting organic seedless lemons, and I just make fresh lemonade every day.
That sounds amazing.
There's a lot of lemon cheese around here.
Oh yeah, get that citrus, vitamin C.
Lord, I need it. Well, I forgot I had glitter on my face. I was like, what is this? Sorry. I'm goofing.
You're so glittery today. You're sparkling.
Well, it's thematically appropriate for Andromeda, space, stars, all that. I wanted to be on theme here. Let's see. All right, I see Egg 177. How high are we? What do you mean high? Well, I'm not in outer space yet, although I am about to be in an airplane. So
I'm
I
in
will
outer
be.
space.
Well, you're in outer space. I'll be up on your level by midnight tonight.
Man, your airplane's going to outer space? That's crazy.
Not quite that
Airplanes
high.
these days.
Yeah. It's. I have no doubt somebody like Elon Musk is behind it, but
He bought Twitter and now he's bringing airplanes to space.
Because why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly.
It'd be pretty cool. Imagine if you're just taking a casual flight across the United States and you look out your window in your plane and there's the galaxy. Wow. You just go, poo, poo. Or wait. Phew.
Would you go to space if given the opportunity?
I had a resounding yes to this question back when Xenon was a thing. That movie. I don't know.
Oh my god, Xenon! That's such an old movie.
I know, but that was my idyllic space aesthetic. And if it was like that, yes, without a doubt.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that 90s space punk themed aesthetic. Everyone was wearing neon colors and oh yeah, that's so your thing.
Yeah. And it was just like a little cheesy, but all in good fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if that was the case, I probably would, without a doubt, go to space.
Go to space. People in the chat, if given the opportunity, would you go to space? We need to know the answer.
Who knows? It might be important in the future with development here at Andromeda.
Yeah, exactly. We might send everyone to space. I don't know. I can't decide if I would rather go to space or like the deepest parts of the ocean. Because in the deepest parts of the ocean, you're pretty much guaranteed to see aliens. But if you go to space, it's like, you know, the astronauts go up there all the time and they like don't see aliens. So, but the bottom of the ocean is covered in aliens. They're crazy.
Yeah, and I feel like that's more accessible to the average person. Because right now, as it is, you have to have a lot of special qualifications. Not that you aren't required qualifications to go to the bottom of the ocean, but I don't know, it just feels more within reach than going off into space.
True. Somebody in chat says, hell yes, I'd go to space.
Yeah,
we love
Trex.
to see it. We love to see it, Trex.
I like that the space smells like cheese. And yes, there's definitely internet in space. There is internet in space.
Yeah, come on. Elon Musk made it so. There's like Starlink, right?
Well, that's what all the black holes are for. Those are like the internet signals.
Oh, I thought the black holes ate the internet. And that's why you had to watch out for that when you're trying to get Wi-Fi in space.
No, they emit the waves. I don't know.
That'd be really funny if you don't have any internet, obviously, because you're in a rocket ship, you're in space, and then suddenly you're like, wow, suddenly my Wi-Fi is working, and your ship gets sucked into a black hole.
Yeah, I've heard some really interesting. I need to revisit this, but one time I read something where it described like what it would be like to be broken apart if you entered a black hole, and it was very fascinating.
It's a little sadistic. Or what's the word? Masochistic?
It's interesting because
not
because obviously no one's coming back from that experience. But it was interesting to hear about like how something would just like break apart. It almost sounded like something that you would have heard of in like a Marvel movie. Like a villain would have this power to break a human being apart, kind of like a Thanos snap. Something like that.
Yeah, like they spawn a black hole and it just destroys you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just very fascinating because nothing like that exists on Earth. So it's just like, oh, wow. At least I don't think so.
I think I read something once, and I can't remember if it was a black hole, but humans were like, we could make that. And everybody in the scientific community was like, no, we should not make that. Let's not do that.
There's no good reason. Atomic bombs already exist, and that's bad enough. We don't need black holes in the hands of people.
Exactly. We do not need that sort of power.
Oh.
Humans aren't ready for it.
Egg177 said antimatter machine.
That's what it was. Antimatter. Oh, they made it? No!
Oh well, we're done for.
I guess we're here already. Yeah. Can't do anything about it now.
Welcome to 2022.
What do they even use antimatter for? What are they trying to create?
I don't know. There are people in high places doing shady things. Meanwhile, we're just here trying to make a fun little video game. You know?
Exactly. Okay, yeah, I've got Magma Studio loaded up, so...
Oh, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Finally. Took it long enough.
Cool. Well, do we want to get into the drawing stuff first, or do we want to start with sharing some scoops?
Ooh.
Some behind the scenes.
Some scoops? Do we want to give people time to show up?
Contest announcement.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or maybe we'll save that for last.
Yeah, let's save that for last.
But we can show. Let's do updates.
Okay. Who is leading the updates?
Good question. I guess anyone, you can show what just some of the scenes we've been working on.
Well, okay, how about this? Meg, do you want to show what you've been working on after I show a breakdown of the environment I worked on, or vice versa?
Ooh, yeah. That would be good, because then they can see the environment and then they can see sort of like what it's for.
Okay, cool. All right. Well then, y'all, I'm going to show you what I've been working on here. I'm going to load it up real quick.
You don't have like a time lapse of it, do you? Because that'd be so cool. It's changed so much since you started.
I know. I can pull up the thumbnails and then I can pull up the final.
Yeah, perfect.
So to give you guys a little behind the scenes, we've been working on, and you might have seen some previews on the Twitter page and throughout Discord, but we've been working on a battle sequence for characters to combat. And we've been like thinking about how we want to approach it, how we want it to look. And so I have been working on like the design, the aesthetic of it, and I will show it to you now. I kind of did an approach where it definitely, you can kind of see the inspiration from like, say, classic Pokemon battles, but I really tried to push a painterly, like theatrical, like 2D film theatrical aesthetic. Let's see here. All right, here. I got a thumbnail here. Sorry, Photoshop has taken a second to load. Here we go. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen.
Can everyone hear the music that's playing? It's kind of a jam. It's gonna be stuck in my head.
Okay, so here's my Photoshop. And
can everyone see? Okay, yeah, here it is.
So this is a thumbnail preview. And this is actually later stage in this thumbnail where I was kind of roughing in the design, but the characters will be in the background and the foreground, and you can see the trees, the clouds, the space, and whether it's like a daytime or nighttime, we're sticking with space. Everything's set in space. So that you'll see that here. This is currently where the day scene is and all of this. And then I went from this to this, where this is where the assets are. Let me get the characters off for a second. So I start with like rough painterly things like this, where everything's kind of a sketch. And then it took me a while to just like clean it up to get to this point. So I still have some of the foreground trees. You can see like from the thumbnail view, I still haven't finished these larger trees, but you can see all of the background elements and the sky, the clouds, and like, look at this chonky grass.
That grass looks so good. I was zooming in and looking at it earlier. Oh, it's so like it just looks like you want to like lay down in this field.
I do. This was my favorite part of making everything. It like the drawing of it was fun, and I want to eat it or lay in it,
or both. If you were a rabbit, you could do both.
Yes. This is where my bunny has the upper hand.
Exactly.
For those who have not been in the previous chats, I have a pet rabbit who hops around my feet here. He's like my IRL smoot. So as you can see, this is the battle scene, and one of many that will come. And then this is kind of the rough composition of how it's going to be laid out, where you have one character in the foreground, your character, and in the distance you have the opposing character. But this is more or less what I've been working on. Just background environment stuffs, really setting the mood, the scene, literally. And then I see someone mentioned the bun bun.
Yeah, people are saying they want to walk barefoot in that grass, and that's great. It's so true.
Well, that was the I want this stuff to look yummy to the eye. So I'm glad you guys like it. And much more to come, but this is just the start of everything. It was a lot of fun to get to this point and figure out stylistically how I want to approach the environments. But from here, I handed off all of this background stuff to Meg for her to put her magic on it. Meg, if you want to share your screen and share what you've been working on.
Yeah, let me pull up some of these GIFs. I've got many things to share that I don't think anyone other than you guys has seen yet. But it's sort of the tech stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking for that original battle scene I did, and I can't find it. Oh well. Because that one had the really cool VFX in it that I wanted to show off, but I guess I don't get to see that today. Let me share my screen.
By the way, I'm going to hold up a picture here, but this is what my bunny looks like today.
It's a little fluffy flufferton. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
No.
No. Wait.
Let's see. There we go.
There we
you
go.
are. Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Nice.
That's not what I wanted. Oops. That's also not it. There we go. Okay, so this is sort of demonstrating how we're doing our rigs so that we can just have one rig and like do all our animations and then easily swap the pieces of the different Ami. So we could have like hundreds and thousands, and we're going to have hundreds and thousands of these guys. And they're all going to be animated, fully rigged, and all that good stuff. So that is the first thing. This was just a test of maybe how they're going to walk in the game. They'll hop really cutely across the environment. And here is our battle scene in action with the two characters idling. I did have one GIF where they are like doing their attacks back and forth, but I can't find it at the moment. So maybe that'll be for next time. But yeah.
Send it.
Huh?
I'll pull it and send it to you.
Oh, perfect. But yeah, this is just, we got to get like the UI in here that shows their stats. And we'll have a little intro animation, kind of like in Pokemon when you first start a battle. And then you'll be able to attack this enemy over here, who is an Ender Ami, and his flamey head is going to be animated as well. We've got the VFX for that, and they are ready to go and just need to be implemented fully. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Got a lot of fun stuff going on.
We might have Cameron on next time. He's working on the UI right now.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that's all I have to share for now. A lot of good stuff in progress, but it's not ready to be seen yet.
Yeah, but we're making great headway, and honestly, like the more that we get done on this game, I'm like, when can we play it? Because I want to play it.
You see what Egg177 said? Where we look around the perspective.
Ooh. Well, that was the...
Might actually be less work. Like...
But then does it feel like, do you think people who are used to playing other creature battlers would get really confused?
They would. More than likely. It's hard to like have the perspective of, you know, you attacking while you're like in the foreground or when you're in the background. It's just...
Well, the original mock-up we did where they were side by side, you could see both of their faces. So that would be kind of cool. Like maybe we could have some battles be one or the other.
Yeah, we can do that.
Who knows? We'll have to figure all this stuff out. But yeah, that's like the main stuff we've been working on, getting the different chunks of the game laid out. We're getting the GDD written up, which is the game design document for those who are not big gamer nerds. And yeah, it's coming along. It's looking really cool. Getting the style nailed down, getting the gameplay nailed down. Very exciting stuff.
Yes. And if anybody has additional questions, we'll answer anything that we're able to. And we'll be in the Discord chat keeping an eye out for that. But in the meantime, we could go ahead and hop into drawing.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up right here.
Sweet.
I also did this time have a little list of silly questions to ask, and people in the chat are welcome to also answer these questions.
Oh, you are prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do that next time.
Okay, so first we got to figure out what we're drawing.
Okay. Well. Okay. Are we doing requests only? Could we do our own customs for ourselves first? If we don't have the request yet? Like while we wait for the request to roll in?
Totally. Wanna share your screen or should I share mine?
I can share mine.
Cool.
Let me do that. Okay, because like honestly, I've been dying to do a crossover of Smoot and Sonic.
Oh my god, a Sonic Smoot. Oh, I can't wait to see it.
I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but
we already have Pika Smoot, so now we need Sonic Smoot.
Do you see my background here?
Mm-hmm.
Great, cool. I thought it'd be kind of nice, and we can like draw little creatures on it.
I'm gonna draw a dragon Ami. Everybody loves dragons, and so do I.
And they're amazing. All right, so I'm gonna rough sketch this out. Egg 177. Draw an alpha release. What do you mean by that? An alpha release? Meg, would you know any more about that?
Mm-mm. Oh, maybe like what our ultra alpha Ami are gonna look like?
Oh.
Perhaps?
I think... What's an alpha release? That cracked me up. All right. I'm deciding my sketch color right now. All right. All right, Smoot's got to go fast, y'all. Not gonna lie, since that Sonic movie, I've just been up to my head, just deep back into the Sonic lore. Like in a way I haven't been into it since my teens. I used to.
God.
I'm actually, so when I go back to my family's home, my sister lives in the area. She has all of our game consoles from back in the day. So she has my Super Nintendo, she has my GameCube, she has my Wii, and we had all the Sonic games. So I'm gonna call her up and be like,
play them?
Well, I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't care if you're home or not, but give me a key. I'm coming over and I'm gonna play all the games.
I'm gonna play Sonic and you can't stop me.
No.
It's happening.
She has all of our old GameCube memory cards too, with the Chow Garden stuff.
Oh,
and so
cute.
All my Chow are there. I gotta check on them. It's been years.
Exactly. Sometimes I still check on my Neopets just to see how they're doing, you know?
Oh. Sega. All right, I drew a basic Smoot. we go. This music
Man,
is
I
so
can't
vibey.
decide. I know, it's such a vibe. I can't decide if I want the dragon to have like a dragon mouth or a bird mouth. Maybe it'll be funnier if it has a bird mouth. With like the fire coming out. I'm using my old Wacom tablet, by the way, because Magma doesn't work on my iPad, which is what I usually draw with.
Really?
Yeah. It's supposed to work, but it just doesn't. Okay, you want to answer some of my silly questions, and we'll see if anyone in the chat also wants to answer them?
Yeah. Go ahead and fire away.
All right, so the first question. If you could be one animal for a whole day, which one would you be and why?
I'd be Smoot. Oh, wait, or does it have to be a real animal?
Yeah, I mean, the question was implying a real animal, but
Okay.
I like your enthusiasm about being Smoot.
Well, I mean, in that line of thinking, I'd probably... I don't know if it'd be fun to be a bunny, though. They're kind of scared of things. I love bunnies. I don't know if I'd want to be a bunny. You know what? Actually,
bunny.
I want to be a cat. I think I'd love to be a cat. Like
They lay in a sunbeam all day.
Yes, exactly. I want to be a house cat in particular. Get well fed every day. I get to boss everybody around, and everyone still loves me, and I can be a jerk. and they're like,
yeah, you can knock their shit off the table, and they're like, oh, it's so cute.
Exactly. And then occasionally just show them love, just enough to keep them still interested in me, and then just sleep in the sun. Yeah, I want to be a house cat. And also, like, they're so pretty.
True.
I want to be like a royal bougie fluffy house cat, not just any house cat.
Those guys look like they have just the nicest time.
What about you? What would you want to be?
I would have to be some kind of bird. I think I would be
naturally
a seagull, because I would love to just like steal somebody's churro right out of their hands. And I think it would be cool to just be chilling on the beach all day, you know, and be able to fly and like eat seafood and yeah, all that. Somebody in the chat said birds aren't real, and that is completely false. Birds are the most real thing there is.
Dude, there was an entire Birds Aren't Real rally in Hollywood a few months ago.
I believe that.
And there was thousands of people there, all from a Reddit community. It was insane.
Hilarious. The guy from Birds Aren't Real has come out and said it was a big hoax, by the way. He did it as a joke, and then it caught on so hard that he just like went with it.
Yeah, you know, I'm all for the fun of it, but like clearly birds are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked his reasoning, though, that they're government drones. Like, that I might believe. Yeah. I love a good conspiracy theory, but not when it questions the existence of my favorite animal.
Absolutely.
Someone in the chat said they would be a dog because they have ADHD, and it's like only 2 steps away from being a dog. That's true. Dogs are so ADHD. They love, I feel like dogs are also just completely in the present moment, no matter what. Like, they don't, like, think about things at all. They just enjoy, like, my human is here. Oh my god, best day ever. And there's something sort of beautiful about that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Wait. I had the paint bucket on.
Oh, no. The memes. Dark mode. Yeah, it was dark mode.
nighttime. Ooh, Smoot the Hedgehog! Look at his mohawk! He looks great.
Oh, wait. I could totally make him Shadow. Yes. Because he's red.
Shadow
It's natural.
Smoot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love me some Shadow. Shadow's great. Every scene with Shadow versus Sonic is my favorite of all the Sonic stuff. Smoot's like, I am the ultimate life form.
So the movie was that good, huh? I've been thinking about seeing it because I really liked the
Dude.
first one. I love Jim Carrey and like the
Dude.
animation looks so good.
It is, dude. It unlocked. I have never watched anything that triggered so many happy childhood core memories in my entire life.
So
It just made me so happy.
I love that. I just saw last night The Bad Guys. Have you heard about that one?
Dude, yeah. Well, yeah, that was being made in-house at DreamWorks back when I was
no
working
way.
there. Yeah, dude, I love that. Like, well, I haven't seen the movie. I'm going to go see it, but I love the aesthetic. It is such a stunning film.
Yeah,
I really
it was such
love
a
the way
cool
they approached
style. The animation was so snappy and good. Oh my god. And just the design of all the characters. My only complaint was that there were too many human characters. I felt like they should have gone full Zootopia and made all the characters animals, and it would have been way more interesting.
Yeah, I really love Zootopia. Aren't they going to make another one of those?
When? Bring it. I want it. It's time.
I mean, I'm asking you. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I wish. So, if you were a cat and you lived in a person's house, would you try to escape at all and get out in the big bad world and like hunt some chipmunks? Or would you be like a good little kitty and stay inside where you're safe?
Well, here's the thing. Why would I want to go out and do all that work when the humans do it for me?
That's a good point. Yeah,
Like,
I don't understand why my cat's always trying to escape.
like, work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
So your cat always wants to get out?
She just really likes to be outside. It's not that she's trying to escape me, hopefully, I think. It's just that she really likes to be outside. And we take her for little walks. She's got like a little cat leash and cat harness. But yeah, she likes to take matters into her own hands if the door is left open.
Well, my house cat was like that too. Because like my cat that lives with my family back east, who I get to see in a few days, she loves being inside, but she loves being outside. And so she spends half of her days outside and half of it inside. And she's really happy.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, we can't let my cat outside because the area that I live in is like full of things that would eat her, like bears and mountain lions and hawks and rattlesnakes, etc. So yeah, she's not allowed outside unsupervised. She also, the last time she got outside, she went straight onto the roof. We had to climb up there and throw her down and catch her in like a hoodie, and it was just
My gosh.
crazy.
That sounds like a crazy adventure. Oh, we have a question. Will egg rarity have any impact on Ami rarity? Or is the Ami essentially like a new random mint?
Well,
I believe it's the latter, right?
no.
Oh.
The rarity is dependent.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood then. Because like I thought it was gonna be random, but okay.
Well, it's random, but the random rarity is... It's hard to explain that without dropping insane amounts of alpha.
Right.
Oh,
But-
so you know what the alpha means. The alpha is like the
it's just,
ultra secret hints.
Yeah, the alpha is just content we haven't, are things we haven't let the public know yet. It's the
That's what everybody wants to
The
know.
first indeed. Yeah.
The secrets.
Well, y'all, we're working on this full time behind the scenes, so things are coming and they will be coming soon. It's just a matter of patience.
But so the rarity of the eggs will determine things about the Ami that hatches, but let's see. Crushy Nerd says, I got egg rarity rank 3. Will that be an advantage when my Ami hatches over an egg with rarity 1200?
Ooh, egg rarity 3. Nice.
Yeah.
So
That's
what do you
dope.
mean by an advantage? Is a question back to Crushy Nerds. Is an advantage all has to do with like how the situations are lined up. Like there's balance in the game. Like for example, water is going to be able to have an advantage over fire. Wow. I mean, it's whatever you have will be advantageous in different situations.
Okay. Are you ready for my next wacky question?
Yes, I'm done with the ultimate life form here.
Haha. He's beautiful.
I
Okay.
low-key love him.
I high-key love him. If you could have a clone of yourself, what tasks would you give them? Like, what would you have them do?
Oh, literally everything. I've thought about this so many times. I would probably, well, for starters.
I'm glad you've thought of this before.
Oh, well, anytime. I mean, think about it. Like, you're not only an independent artist, but then you also have to maintain a household. You have pets to take care of. You have family social obligations. And then at the end of the day, you want time to be able to, like, read or do something
Be a
personally
human.
productive. Yeah. So I always think about having a clone. And if this technology is ever possible, I will absolutely be like shooting for the top of that wait list, because when I have a clone, I want to have that person be my personal assistant because they have a copy of my brain. They already know how I like to do things, and then just like bam, 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 knock out all of the little idiocracies of life that I don't want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And then I get to work on my art full time. Then once that clone has finished, they can help me do my art. Just be my personal art assistant and just be an all-in-one Emily in-house art studio.
Now, here's a philosophical question. If the clone is an exact copy of you, and you hate doing all that, like, paperwork and stuff, will the clone also hate that and rebel against you and be like, no, I want to be the Emily that reads books all day?
That is a good point. I think it would work out because I also find fulfillment in doing work. So I could never see myself just completely slacking off while a clone was working on stuff. So I think it would be a balance where sometimes I would do some of that stuff and then the clone would do some of the art, and then vice versa. And because we're the same person, I think we'd both also be on the same page of coming to a conclusion that would work the best for the both of us.
Yeah, you guys would work it out.
Yeah.
Because it's you, so they get you.
Yeah, and we're pretty agreeable. I'm talking as if this clone already exists, but yeah.
Yeah, we're already best friends.
Oh, crush you nerds. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
I need a clone that is more outgoing and loves to do house chores. Oh my god, true.
Yeah, same.
Anyone else in the chat? What would you do with your clone? What would you have them do? what minutia would you give them the task of doing?
What would you do, Meg?
Oh, that's a good question. I should have thought of this answer for my own question. I feel like I would make them post on social media for me because I hate posting on social media.
Dude, yeah.
And it's like a full-time job if you're doing it right.
It is. Some days I'm like, I'd like a social media manager someday.
Yeah, I'll make my clothes because I do enjoy doing it, but I really have to dedicate a lot of mental energy to it if I do it. I would make my clone do that for me.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I love like the idea of doing it more. And I'm certain my clone would also love the idea of doing it more, and they would be willing to help me out with that. And then they'd have to deal with any haters,
Oh wait, I can full screen the screen share. Awesome.
Ooh, perfect.
I am the ultimate.
Well, now do you have to draw Sonic and Tails Smoot as well?
Yes, unless there's anybody in the chat who has an egg they'd like me to bring to life. Speak up, because I'd love to draw you a custom Smoot. If not, I will make a Sonic Smoot, and Sonic Smoot and Shadow Smoot will go to battle. Oh, what a pretty egg. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a good egg.
All right. What a good egg. All right, so egg number 9. What a rare number, too. I mean, like, you would have had to been, like, right in the gate minting to get number 9.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, well, crush you nerds. I will be drawing your egg in this lovely Smoot form.
Rarity rank 3 egg. Oh my god. Lucky duck.
And Grissom Twilight, share your egg in the chat.
Okay, Emily, if we lived in the Avatar The Last Airbender universe, what kind of bender would you like to be? Ooh, that's also a pretty egg, Gruesome Twilight. Damn.
Ooh. Okay, I think I'd want to be a waterbender.
Yeah?
Yeah, for many reasons, but like at the base level, it's because I love blue and
True. You already have the blue hair. You're like halfway to waterbender.
yeah, I just need to learn how to actually control water. That's my
That's the hard part. Is
the
bending.
one part I don't have down. Oh, and I also have the blue eyes. So like,
Perfect.
hey.
Yeah, which water tribe would you live in? Would you live in the Arctic or would you rather like near the ocean?
I like the Arctic one. You're talking about the northern tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the northern. I mean, obviously, the Southern Tribe was in better state of being before the Fire Nation came into the picture.
Before the Fire Nation attacked.
Before the Fire. Yes. But I do like the city feel of the Northern Water Tribe. I like that. There's just like a lot going on there with that I thought was pretty cool. So that's my hot take. How about you?
I think I would be an airbender. It's like the same reason I would want to be a bird. I want to fly. Be so cool.
Aw. Airbender was like a close second for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I want a flying bison too. That'd be dope. Big ol' appa.
But would you want to get... So the one thing I thought about was like, wow, when you turn 12, you have to be... you have to get a full body tattoo. And tattoos hurt. So like... And you also have to shave your head.
True.
Is that something you'd be down for?
Yeah, I think I would. Like if my friends were all my cool airbender friends were doing it, I think I'd do it. Tattoos are fun, and they're like some pretty dank blue arrows. I'm already like a pretty peaceful fella, so I think I would fit well with the airbenders.
Yeah, and especially your connection with animals.
Yeah, with birds. I'd be flying with my buds, the birds.
My buds, the birds.
My bros, the birds. And, oh, yeah. It would be so sick to live in that universe, man. Like, I love the idea of, like, if you saw Korra. Oh my god, that art of Appa. That's so good. With the little sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
I would die for him. He's beautiful. Yeah, when that show first came out, my best friend had a dog that kind of looked like Appa, and so we would call him Appa all the time and pretend like we were in the Avatar universe, and we'd like run around the backyard pretending to be benders.
Dude, I accidentally caught the premiere of Avatar in 2005.
Nice.
Dude.
Good timing.
Well, I was just, because back in the day, I had cable TV, and I was just like, what can I watch today? And then Nickelodeon was...
in that exact voice.
Well, yeah, because I was living in South Carolina, and I had an accent. But
oh my god, you had an accent? I can't even picture it.
Yeah, maybe not that heavy, but it was still... It comes out every time I go back. Because everyone talks like that. It's like, howdy, y'all. How's it going?
What's your favorite Southern food? Sorry to interrupt.
Pretty much
so
any
many
casserole.
Southern questions.
Any
casserole.
Look, my mom called me up. She's like, what do you want? I kind of was thinking about making you a chicken pot pie. Does that sound good? I'm like, yeah, it sounds good.
Oh, yeah, give me that casserole.
Give me that chicken pot pie. And she makes everything from scratch. So I'm like, yeah.
Yum. That sounds so good.
Yeah, so basically anything in casserole form is my favorite Southern food. When catching the Avatar premiere, I was just scrolling through TV. I still remember my holy trinity of TV channels. Channel 51 was Cartoon Network, Channel 50 was Nickelodeon, and Channel 40 was Disney Channel. And those were my 3 channels.
Yeah, and we met at Nickelodeon, so you even got to work on one of your favorite channels. Pretty dope.
Right? Yeah, actually, one of my close friends who works in the industry, I worked with him on Harley Quinn. He was one of the board artists on seasons 2 and 3 of Avatar.
Oh, shut up. That's so cool.
And I forget about it all the time. So whenever I meet with him for coffee and we chat and he's talking about all this stuff that he's working on, and I keep thinking I forget, you work on all this cool stuff.
Yeah, once you have that in your resume, storyboarded on the original Avatar series, you've got gigs for life, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Well, because he also went on to work on Rick and Morty.
Oh my god, of course.
But I always forget about the fact that he worked on Avatar, and I'm just like, my gosh, that's That's like god tier stuff right there.
It really is. It really is.
But yeah, Avatar is amazing, and I'm so glad that I just happened to see it that one day on Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon was like the premiere in that narrator voice, the premiere of Avatar, the airbender. And I was like, oh, this looks good. And I couldn't get over the sequence with Aang and Katara when they were riding the, what were they, the seals?
The penguin, they were like otter penguins? What were they? Penguin, somebody knows. Come on, people in the chat, don't let us down.
Penguin seals. Penguin seals, right?
Oh, yes. It was something like that. Penguin seals, that sounds right. People in the chat are loving pot pie. Oh, give me that pot pie, mama.
All right, y'all. When I go back and I feast on this chicken pot pie, I will send a picture of the casserole to the chat.
Yeah, give us some of that pot pie. Oh, that's amazing. Southern food is so good. There's a little cafe near where I live that is, they do like Southern style breakfast food, and they have shrimp and grits, and oh my god, it's so good.
Oh,
huge fan.
It's funny. I know grits is a huge thing in the South. My mom never made them much, so I didn't grow up on grits as much.
Did you ever read that book, Where the Crawdads Sing?
No, I didn't.
I don't think that takes place in South. It might take place in South Carolina. It takes place along the southern coast, and it's very good. If you ever want a good audiobook, the author is really good.
Oh yeah. You know, I don't hear a lot of like cool lore things or popular media things happening in South Carolina. We're kind of just like, in the background of things.
Did I ever tell you I lived in South Carolina for like a month?
Really?
Yeah, I lived in Charleston.
No way. What brought you to Charleston?
I got an internship at a studio there right out of college. And yeah, it was pretty sweet. I really liked being near the ocean. I miss it a lot.
Aw. I'm kind of close to the ocean, but I like East Coast ocean better because the water's warmer.
Oh, I was just watching, have you seen that thing on Netflix that's narrated by Barack Obama? It's like a nature documentary.
No, I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, he's got a lot of free time now that he's not president. So I guess he was the voice of a new nature documentary on Netflix. And there was a whole episode about Monterey Bay in California. And oh my God, it's so cool. I had no idea. I've never been to that. It's like a national park, I guess. And I've never been there, but there's like orcas and all these different types of dolphins and sea otters and sea lions and kelp forests, and look dope.
So I personally love. Oh, whoa! I'm hearing weird feedback. Is that you or me?
I heard it too, but I don't know where it came from.
So I love going to like all the different coastal things happening on the West Coast. I just avoid the water at all costs, but I enjoy every other aspect of being.
Is it because there's great white sharks and killer whales in the water?
No, not at all, actually. It's because it's so cold. I just can't stand the cold water.
That too.
Yeah, I'll walk along it and like just walk and let my feet touch it, but I love swimming in the ocean on the East Coast.
Yeah, because the water's actually swimmable.
Yeah, it's very warm and pleasant. I really liked it because when I went to college in Savannah, Georgia, we were near Tybee Island, and me and my friends, we'd go to Tybee Island, we'd swim in the water, and it was just very pleasant. We're actually going back next weekend. I can't wait.
Oh, you're going to Savannah to is it like a reunion with SCAD?
Sorta. It's basically just me and a bunch of my college friends getting together, and we're were driving from Atlanta to Savannah for a while.
Nice. That'll be so fun. Did you have to do all of your animations at SCAD in that like coffin factory?
Yeah. Wait, how do you know about that?
I toured it and I was like, what is up with this building? Why is it all cement and gross? And they were like, oh, it used to be a coffin factory.
Well, you're not wrong. It was indeed a coffin factory.
Crazy.
Well, what's crazy about Savannah, and I didn't know this until after I lived there a few years, but it's one of the most haunted places in America.
Oh
And
my god!
People
Did you
visit.
ever have any ghost experiences while you were there?
I did. And the thing is, I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe in that stuff. But I had a friend in college. She was like, I believe in none of this. I don't believe in any of it. And then she came up to me one day and she said, Emily, a ghost visited
I've
me.
seen a ghost.
She's like, I was sitting in my room and I was just minding my own business, reading a book. And then I felt a chill in the air. Something fell off my desk. And then she said one of her hairs was picked up midair like this and then dropped.
Oh,
And I was
weird.
like, no way.
That's awesome.
I'm like, yeah, now you know. Now you see. They're ghosts.
Yeah, that's when you get a Ouija board and you ask the ghost what's up.
Yeah, I heard there's a couple of known places you can actually stay and consistently get ghostly visitors. And
Whoa.
while I was there, Miley Cyrus and her mother was in the city, and they stayed at this one hotel where you could pay like, I think it was over $800 to stay in this one room where ghost children would visit. So,
Oh, lovely. That's exactly what I want in my relaxing vacation is ghostly children.
I know, right? And then at one point, Shia LaBeouf came to, like, it was a lot of
Miley
celebrities
Cyrus is
visited.
there, Shia LaBeouf. Who
Oh,
else?
Kristen Stewart.
Oh
I
my
actually,
God.
I ran face first into her at a Starbucks when they were
No
filming some
way.
period film. Yeah, well, I was taken aback. I'm like, I know you. And she's
You're
like,
"You
excuse
look
me.
familiar."
And she walked by me. I was just like, she's real, and she's right here. That was
A real human being, Kristen Stewart.
That was probably my first celebrity interaction, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, like pre-moving to Los Angeles. But
And now you have them all the time because you just live in Celebrityville.
they're just everywhere. There's probably one in my neighborhood for all I know.
Probably.
Yes. But I actually found out later, Kristen Stewart was there in town. They were filming a period film that was really cool. It was like based off some theme. It was a story about a woman who lived in the 1800s, and she was the leading role. And then I completely missed it, but they filmed one of the SpongeBob movies in one of the main streets of Savannah, and I missed it. I could have been one of the background people. And I'm like, what? Really?
Oh my God. That would have been so funny. That would have just rounded out your career.
Oh, it would have been epic. And then to go to Nickelodeon and be like, I was in the SpongeBob.
I was already in the SpongeBob movie, so you might as well just hire me now.
Just hire me. All
I'm
right.
basically a celebrity.
Just basically.
Oh,
So
we've got some... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this smoot is done, and I'm gonna work on the next egg, gruesome Twilight's egg.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Crush You Nerds, I will be posting the smoots individually. Oh, so gruesome, funny story. Well, not so funny. I had a ghost follow me from Savannah back to my family's home.
Whoa, what?
That actually happened. And I remember my sister, she asked me, she said, Emily, did you bring home a ghost? And I didn't even tell her anything. And I said, why do you ask? And she said, something keeps bothering me in my room at night when I'm sleeping.
What?
I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, my ceiling fan just spins on its own when it's supposed to be off, and it feels like cold.
Oh my God.
It eventually went away, but yeah, it was just it was interesting. She asked me that without me prompting her. That like, oh, something followed you home, Emily.
Yeah, like, did you bring home some of the ghosts from the coffin factory you've been spending all your time in?
Yeah, like the ghosts of animators past, like all the animators that have just like had too many sleepless nights working overtime to get their class assignments done. I don't miss those days.
I don't
That was
miss
rough.
those days either. I was actually just talking to one of my friends from college about how awful that was. Like, I've been getting back into figure drawing lately, and I remember at school, since it felt like I was forced to do it, I didn't want to do it. I felt sort of meh about it. And then recently I've been doing it like in my free time, and it's so fun. It's such a fun thing to do, actually. But then I don't know, when you have to like cram it in for school and you have like a million other projects going on, and
Oh yeah, it's
you
the
just
last
want
thing
it
you
to be
want to
over
do.
with. Yeah, it's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, seeing all of your figure drawing stuff on socials has made me really want to do some more myself.
Yeah, it's really fun to get back into as an adult with free time.
Free time.
Yeah.
But no, I hear you. I definitely have more time now than I did as a student.
Oh yeah, big time.
And like, for example, this background that I just realized I've been zoomed in and people can't see your dragon.
Haha, well I finished it, so that's good.
Aha.
I'm gonna draw one flying next.
So this background, for example, I had to kind of do the school approach. I was like looking up inspiration, references, and honing my skills and my technique in a way that I hadn't done in a while. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoy the process of learning. School is stressful, but I realized like, oh, I still love learning new things when it comes to drawing and painting, and working on this entire project has really made me excited to learn new things too, because then I can implement it into making cooler things as we move forward.
I'm wondering if anyone in the chat has ever had a ghost experience that they want to tell us, and we can read it live on the stream.
Yes.
And entertain everyone with beautiful ghost stories.
Yes, and watching Danny Phantom totally counts.
Does having a crush on Danny Phantom count?
Yes. Between him and Hal, my favorite.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so true. Oh, Egg 177 grew up next to a cemetery. Did your parents just hate you, Egg? Or
wait,
did they not believe in ghosts? Or do they really like ghosts?
Yo, I grew up next to a cemetery.
Emily, do your parents hate you? Or
No!
do they not believe in ghosts?
No. Well, my parents are on the same page as me. They're very spiritual, but they didn't feel like there'd be anything wrong with it. So they bought a plot of land when I was not even a baby yet. And it was cheap. Somebody was selling 4 acres of land. And I think nobody wanted it because there's a little corner of the property that had a small private family cemetery dating back to the Civil War era. So there's just, it's not a huge cemetery, it's small. But it was sad because, it was like, varying ages in the cemetery that, you probably figure that they didn't have a long life because it was harder to stay well at that time. Yeah, you could get a little scratch and like, oh no.
And then it's infected and then you just die of dysentery.
Yeah, meanwhile, now you could just get antibiotics and you're good. But yeah, so I lived next to the cemetery for many years. It never bothered me.
Huh. Well, cool. Egg 177 said, one time they woke up being tucked into bed underneath the covers with their pillow, and the bed was made on top of them by a ghost. That's terrifying. What the heck?
Oh my! Oh, see, I never had anything like that. That's insane.
Egg, how did you ever sleep again? This is an
Oh,
important question.
Egg 177. Okay, so now we know if we ever come across like an amazing opportunity at land ownership, there's probably a cemetery nearby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that face just floating. It looks like it's a part of the cloud. Are you drawing on the cloud on purpose?
No, I'm trying to draw
Dude.
a flying dragon, but this
Dude, it
one
looks like the cloud is the face. It's like the body.
Love that.
That's amazing.
This one's gonna be kind of wacky looking, but it's cool.
We like
I
that.
actually accidentally flipped the canvas, and I haven't figured out how to flip it back. So you're seeing a totally different canvas than me at the moment.
Oh, so everything's flopped to the other side.
Yeah, but your smoots still look great, which, you know, that's the test.
Oh, fantastic. I love my little ultimate life form smooth. Oh, God.
Man, living next to a cemetery, that's crazy.
You know, the thing is, when it's a part of your childhood, you just kind of accept it as the norm. A lot of things in my life that are unusual, that were considered unusual, I just accept it as a normal reality. And I mean, that goes for a lot of people who have things that they grow up with, and then later as an adult, they're like, oh, wow, that was actually kind of unusual. Huh.
Right. Oh, this dragon mouth just isn't working for me. It doesn't look like an Ami anymore. Oh, Gruesome said, my family lived in a haunted house back in the day, and they would hear plates crashing at night, but in the morning there was no evidence of it.
What?
And they would also hear chains being dragged. What? That's crazy.
Okay, you had the wildest ghost experiences I've ever heard of.
Well, like, so what do you think the ghosts were, like, so mad about? What could they are they just arguing for eternity and smashing plates and dragging some chains? Like, was your house built on top of, I don't even know, a jail? Who would be smashing plates? A really pissed off chef?
Well, from what I've heard, something you can do in Savannah that's really cool is that you can take haunted tours in the back of a hearse, so you can ride a hearse. And so I did that one time.
Do you get like spooky drinks along the way? Because that would be great.
No, but what a missed opportunity, right?
I would totally drink some kind of like creepy, looks like Bloody Mary in the back of a hearse. That would be so cool.
The fact that they have these tours and they do not serve Bloody Marys is an absolute travesty, and a missed opportunity. But in this hearse tour, they'd go around and drive by these old homes, and they'd explain their haunted history. And a lot of the conclusions the tour guide would explain is that it seems like in a lot of these cases, given the history of the home, it'd usually be a spirit that died in a way that was not peaceful. So like murder was involved or accidental deaths, and then that spirit, a spirit involved, may linger because they were just
not prepared to die.
That, or like they just have something they really still want to get across, and they're stuck kind of doing the same thing. So like in the case of, for example, I brought up that hotel that had the children, they passed away from an illness. And so they're harmless. You can just hear them running around, and you can hear balls bouncing because they like to play ball. So that's an example.
That would still be a hard nope from me, I think. I did live in a haunted house, actually, And we didn't know it was haunted when we moved in, but I lived there in college. I don't know. Actually, did I tell this story on the last stream? I feel like I told this story recently, but I woke up one night to feeling like someone was watching me. And it was freezing cold. And mind you, this was in Florida, so it was unusually cold. And all of my drawers were open. And I got up and I felt really uneasy. And I was looking around, and I went out, and one of my housemates was still awake. And I asked if they had been looking for something in my room, and they said no. And then I asked if we could turn off the air conditioning, because I figured that must be why my room was so cold. And they were like, "It is so warm in here. What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And I slept on the couch, and yeah, that was really freaky.
Dang.
But I had to keep living there. And we had one other ghost thing where my housemate had one of her lights turned on in the middle of the night at the same time that a giant crack just showed up in her glass table. And it was thick glass too.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nope.
I know. I did not enjoy that. We would talk to the spirits too. We would be like, "Spirits, please let us sleep tonight. We have so much homework."
Oh, that's so funny.
Please, we just need some rest.
Mercy.
Yeah, but luckily those were the only two things. We never heard footsteps or children giggling or anything. So, but yeah. I'm glad your house wasn't haunted that you grew up in, because if it was right next to a cemetery, it easily could have been. You could have gotten tucked into bed by a ghost.
So I think this is why. The house was newly built by my dad. So it wasn't.
He built your house? That's crazy.
Yeah, my dad is he had his own building company, and his father and his grandfather were also in the building business. And so my dad built his first house when he was 30, which was about 40 years ago. And so he built our house. And so we were the first residents in that house. So I assume, because if it was a classic house from that era, that'd be another story. But since it was a new construction, it didn't have the history.
Gruesome says, "I feel like I'm watching celebrity ghost stories." I don't know. Are we celebrities? Not yet, but we will be.
The Ami are totally celebrities already.
Yeah, Shadow Smoot is definitely a celebrity.
Oh my God, he is. I want to post him on Twitter. Do you think people would like him?
Yeah, of course. Who would dislike that beautiful man? Look at him. He's such a little man.
I don't know. He's a little man.
Oh, Crush You Nerds would totally retweet Shadow Smoot.
All right, I will tweet him out at your request. Drawn some little crystals here.
Man, drawing with a Wacom tablet, like the OG Wacom tablet, is way harder than I remember it being.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, it'll be the same as having a Cintiq. But no, it is not. So much hand-eye coordination. Mad respect for younger Meg who used to draw very detailed things with this.
Well, yeah, I mean, up until literally a couple weeks ago, I was using my OG tablet, and I can't believe the difference.
I know. Oh, it's such a such a privilege to have such nice equipment for drawing, but oh, it's so worth it. It's so worth all the All the dollars.
Okay. So after I finish this, I think, because we're getting close to an hour and 20 minutes, I think we
Ooh.
should go ahead and announce our contest winner.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because we do have a winner.
Indeed.
All right. I think, oh, I just need a couple of sparkles. And then this moot is done. Yeah.
All right, I could be happy with this little guy in the sky here.
Little guy in the sky.
Can we share all the arts? Egg, you submitted one? Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, we should definitely show all the ones that were submitted. Should we let the founder take over the screen and do the announcement?
It's up to him. I'm happy to share if he would like to remain in the background. Meg, you're like blinking in and out of existence in your galaxy background, and it's really
Oh, is it because it's so dark in here? Wait, I should turn a light on. I'm blinking in and out of existence. That's okay. Everybody can just look at my dragons and not look at me. There, hopefully now I exist.
You do. Yes, I see you.
Nice.
Okay, so I think he's lurking in the background. So I do have the winner here. I can go ahead and announce it. Should I announce it? Are y'all ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second, and I'm going to prepare this on my Photoshop. Meanwhile, though, just want to take
Why
a
am I
second.
black and white? So weird.
Your color's black or like blinking too.
Interesting.
We'd love to take a second to thank you guys for tuning in to this stream. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for hanging out and chatting. And we're just happy you guys are here, and we are really appreciative of your support for our project, and we're just really excited to make everything happen and to make it an amazing game that everyone's going to love to play. And we're happy that you're here along the journey as we make this game. All right, let me get this ready. So, I wish we had a drum roll sound effect.
I can make it, wait, here.
Wait. I'm not ready.
Okay.
1 second.
All right, cue the drum roll.
Yeah, let me cue the drum roll. Okay. And ready. We're ready. Announcing the winner of our contest. It is Eggfound. Eggfound is the winner. Eggfound is the winner.
Ooh, there's so much story going on here. They got their punk. They got their battle scene. There's like an egg in there. Big ol' sparkle ball of anger.
I know. Nice. I really love this approach. There's a lot going on. I like it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Eggfound. Thank you for entering our contest. We'll definitely be doing more contests. We're going to have more streams. We're going to have more opportunities for you to get a custom drawing from us. And, these are going to keep evolving as we go on. And there will definitely be more. We're already talking about a streaming schedule coming up in the near future. So keep an eye out on announcements. All right. Well, is that everything we were going to cover today?
I think so, right? Yeah, I think that's everything.
Cool. All right. Well, y'all, thank you so much again for joining us tonight. And we're going to be back soon. Meanwhile, feel free to lurk in the Twitter space and Discord. we will be there lurking too, and we will share as much as we can in the days and weeks to come. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
All right, bye guys.